Hello, I'm Dr. Laura Murillo, President and CEO of the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, and we are in for a great interview here with some local talent who has been just very impressive. I was fortunate to hear her more than on one occasion. And again, if you've not followed her on social media or you've not had the opportunity to see her in person, I hope you get that opportunity. With us is no other than Priscilla Salisbury, and she's a soprano. She was born in Mexico but raised here in Houston, Texas. And I'm just happy to have her on the show with us. Priscilla, welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Laura. I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you. And one of the most recent opportunities I had to hear you was on a Saturday in Houston, Texas, downtown, at an event where we welcomed the governor of Nuevo León. I know you're from Monterrey, and so that must have been extra special for you to be able to do that in a really important time as we prep for what is going to be the international world stage of the World Cup, and certainly knowing that Mexico, Canada, and the United States will be hosting these matches. But do you still get excited when you're in rooms like that?
Yes.
Just excited?
Oh, yes, most definitely, especially being Regia and having our governor there. It was so wonderful. It feels like home. And especially the accent, the norteño accent that I grew up with. So it felt like home.
Well, excellent. And then I know recently, unfortunately, I was not able to join you, but a lot of your fans were sending me invitations to go and hear you. I think it was on Valentine's weekend. Tell me how that turned out.
Yes, that went really well. So on Valentine's weekend, on the 15th, I performed art songs and golden age Latin American songs for our community here in Houston. And it was called Noche de Amor. And I sung pieces like Bésame Mucho, Sabor a mí. I even sang La Malagueña. And being my background as a professor, I gave a little bit of background about the mariachi and how it was popularized by Jorge Negrete, who was an opera singer. And so I gave my rendition of La Malagueña there as well. So it was a great performance experience for our community to really represent, our culture musically.
Well, absolutely, you're right. Tell me a little bit more about how you started singing and why soprano and how your career has evolved.
Yes. Well, I've always loved to sing since I was little. I was always in choirs. I was in the church choir. That's where I developed my talent there, where it was nurtured. And once I got to high school, and I was in choir, I started taking private voice lessons, and my parents were educators, and they said, as long as you get a degree in college, we support you. And I decided to go to U of H and I got my degree in music. Now I have several degrees in music. I have one in opera performance and I have one in sacred music. So I do both opera and sacred music.
So, what is it that you'd like to share with people who have this dream of being performers, musician, artists? It's can be a lonely, long road to success.
Yes, it's a lot of hard work. And what I would say is to hone in on your skills, but also by, getting an education, but also minoring in business because essentially you have to be able to navigate the business aspect of the artistic world, and that's something that no one taught me. I had to learn all on my own, and I actually just started a foundation called Aria Arts Foundation, where my mission is to help young artists with the business aspect of their art. Right now I'm working on musicians, but I am opening it up to all fields of art.
Well, that's really very good advice. We see so many artists who don't have that acumen, that business acumen, which often leads them to unforeseen bad unintended consequences by a manager, et cetera. So I'm happy to hear that. So this is an unusual request, but I don't usually have the opportunity to ask people that we're interviewing if they could turn around and just hit the keys behind you.
Yeah. Would you like a little small concert? Is that what?
Yes, absolutely. That's exactly what I'm asking for. Just a little, just give me 30 seconds of a little something there.
Sure, sure.
Okay, here we
Let me see.
go.
I don't have anything memorized, but I can do it a cappella.
There you go. Just whatever. Just do us just a little
Okay.
impromptu little snippet.
This is Bésame mucho.
Okay, let's hear it.
Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame mucho, que tengo miedo a perderte después.
Wow, Priscilla Salisbury. You've heard her here now on our television program. Make sure you find her, follow her on social media. Priscilla, congratulations. We have so few Latinas on the stage singing a soprano. What an honor, a privilege to have heard you live in person and now hear a little snippet on television. We wish you continued success and thank you for collaborating on today's interview featuring
Thank
your
you.
skill set and see, that's what happens when you're on the stage. You've got to be ready, stay ready, and you were ready to sing for us. So thanks for all you do and keep making us proud.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye bye.